in Nashville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Slye set to get this one going. Off we go from Nashville. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball's going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Like a dawn, I'm a traveling man. LAX, out to Baltimore, then landing in France. Racing shows out in Germany and Baltimore.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Third and 4.
From the gun, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Sebastian Joseph Day on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. They're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Exiting the pocket right, and that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now it's Jackson. Now a rookie, and he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Come on, come on. Hey.
To throw right away is Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be marked down to the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down for Tennessee.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Deputy, justice, Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Okay, ready to be third. They need one. They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. Well, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19, 18, Pioneer. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing, Ward. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Chick Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Tigers. Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Butler's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Open right side is Okonkwo. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
On fourth down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Titans will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Sebastian Joseph Day is their 4th stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. They'll send the tight end in motion right. Now Jackson on the move. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completed. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 33 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Jackson now on second down. Headed left, buying time. Taking off. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10. There's a give, heading right, it's Henry. And he will score! Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Jim DK.
Jim DK on the return. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Let's go now. Down the line.
On first and 10, Ward. Complete Ridley on the reception. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On first down, it's Ward. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Next, Buffalo 18. Go street.
Ward to throw again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and He's not able to secure the catch from contact.
Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on last play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
2nd and goal this close to the end zone. It makes sense, Mike, to keep the ball on the ground, but what you're not planning for is that you suffer a loss. So give credit to this defense. They've now changed the entire equation. It's 3rd and goal, but they're not so close anymore.
That is caught. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
Really nice job there, staying calm in the midst of chaos. And what that completion does, it puts them in a much more favorable situation here on 4th down. If I'm them, you know what I'm doing. I'm leaving my offense on the field. I'm trying to end this drive with 6.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of picking up this 4th down when I've got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield. So what an unbelievable job by this defense coming up with a huge 4th down stop.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. It'll be swung out wide to Spears. And he is out of bounds. They'll mark him just shy of the 20. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment.
Let's go now. 60 by 6, 60 by...
Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down. Because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Cowboy 80. Go.
From the gun on third down. Ward. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They're going to go. It's Ward. And he's going to be taken down. What a call. Going for it this deep in your own territory. And it doesn't work out as planned. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
The failure on fourth down leads immediately to a first and goal. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
The 1 yard line.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorsteps of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
In motion comes Andrews. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The return starts from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready? 18, Pioneer. Let go.
On first down, Ward. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On second down, here's Ward. Moving outside the pocket. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
60 Nashville, 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. 79.
Ward now on third down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
So when you talk about cover 2, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those 2 safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover 2, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.
Hey, report. Report.
From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. Off he goes.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Henry. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. 9, 7, go.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. He'll spot the former Longhorn, Gunnar Helm. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a second and 3 from the 33.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7.
Out of the gun, Ward. He's got a man here. That's Alec Eilmaner. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
From the gun, here's Ward. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Second and 10.
Buffalo 18. Set up. Panthers 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18.
To the air again. Ward. This one complete to Ridley. Was brought down. That pass is there to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing on third down. Ward. He'll again get it to Ridley. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Dragon 60. Here it's 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70 line, 60 Bobcats, 60.
They snap it to Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
To throw is Ward. Quick throw, taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. That is second TD catch of the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
19 Lions.
Now it's Ward. That'll be caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. In motion goes Likely. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Quandre Diggs there on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
On third down, Jackson. No chance at all. He'll go down. Cody Barton. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
First and 10. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down, Ravens.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That gets him to 100 yards exactly after that reception and gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson up top again. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Again, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he's going to be stopped well short of the marker. That one never had a chance. They turn it over on down.
Mustang 19.
On first and 10. Ward. Moving to his right. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Now, first down throw for Ward. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Dragon 60.
Here's Ward. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Second and 5. Pollard. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Ready.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Perhaps all leading. Deputy Ryan, 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Back to throw is Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 9 brings up fourth down.
Here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to cut the deficit in half. And this one online, and it is good. Big points there. They are back within 3 here in the fourth quarter. They add 3 with the field goal, and they want the ball right back again. They're going to line up for an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
In motion goes Likely. A give right up the middle to Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion goes Likely. On play action, here's Jackson. Forced to his right, going up top and looking for Flowers.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Play action now. Jackson. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
They really needed that one, didn't they, Mike? I mean, they have to find a way to keep this as a one-possession game. This will at least give them a chance to do so, depending on what happens here on 4th down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And his left side and caught by Flowers. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Panther 11, Panther 60, Panther 60.
On 1st down, Ward. That one caught by Iomack. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Come on. 60 Eagles.
Throwing is Ward. Now a screen, here's Pollard. And they will finally run him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And he will get into the end zone. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That one caught by Lester. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling.
At the 15-yard line.
Don't worry.
In motion comes Andrews. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. They'll drop to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And the Ravens are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
More yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run with Montgomery. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Second down, goal to go. They go with Walker. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Chimere Dike now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. Look at the big guy rumble. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 62 yards.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add layers into the secondary as a pass-receiving threat, and not only do damage before they catch the ball, but so many of these guys have tremendous ability after the catch. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's first down. To throw is Jackson. Forced out wide. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Now it's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
Every team practices 2-minute offense, end-of-game situation, and the chunk plays are really the drive starter. So now not only do they get the big completion, they bring up a fresh set of downs. Reminder, they still have 2 timeouts, plenty of time to go down and try to win this game.
Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. Here's Jackson. Called in at the 2. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try it with Montgomery. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's DK. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Come on. Set. Crack all 80. Cut back 19. Cut 19. Ready,
From the gun, here's Ward. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock.
Here we go. Shot 50. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready.
One last throw here for Ward. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. So it is a win here for the visitors. The Ravens